Ashe, this message is for all of my beautiful, divine, feminine ladies that have clicked onto this video. The message that I have for you is to pick up the camera, okay? You are meant to be seen all around the world. You have a specific star power within you that needs to be seen by others. Your gifts are not just for you. Your gifts are for you to share, for other people to be able to receive or see who you are, because it blesses them in some type of way. It elevates them in some type of way. Okay, a lot of people, they love your personality. They love what you picking up the camera for. Picking up the camera is going to take you further than what any job could ever take you, than anything that you could ever do in your life. You need to pick up the camera. I see I'm amazing here. I'm amazing. Okay. Dirage Global. All right. However, the Spirit is saying that you are amazing, okay, with whatever it is you do. 111, you got to work through whatever jitters you have about picking up the camera, about vlogging, about talking on camera, showing yourself on camera, putting yourself out there in whatever way that you're meant to do that. It's going to be different for everyone. Maybe some of you all will be shooting behind the scenes, or whatever it is, you're supposed to be on camera. You need to pick up the camera, okay, and start shooting, start filming, okay, in some type of way, and you'll grow from there. But you're meant to pick up the camera because people all around the world are meant to see you, and you don't know who is for you. Your tribe is waiting for you out there somewhere in the world. Your tribe isn't just necessarily local people. Your tribe is all out there in the world of people waiting to connect with you because of a common, because of something that you guys have in common. So you are the common denominator. Put yourself out there and you are going to attract your tribe, attract your vibe. Okay, so you got to start messy, start, without the things, start without being where you feel you want to start. Start right now and grow. You can't be afraid of being seen at the bottom or through your growth process, right? Because if it's up to you, it's like you'll never be ready, right? You'll always be quote unquote at the bottom, meaning like, well, I'm not here yet. Or as soon as you get to another level, you're still not ready. And even though you keep going up levels, you're still not picking up the camera. You're going to always have a reason of saying, well, I'm not where I want to be. Well, where exactly do you want to be before you get on the camera? Do you know how many times on my journey behind the scenes I've had to shapeshift, and put up, well, I said shapeshift, so I'm gonna get back to that, but I've had to make shift, okay, and put my camera up on certain things, or like when I was sleeping in my car, okay, the way that I would have to record, but I was still showing up, okay, even when it didn't look aesthetically pleasing, right, or even if I didn't have everything that I needed. But look at where I'm at now. I've been on YouTube for 4 years, and it's like, baby, y'all see my numbers, I'm still getting started, I'm still figuring it out, I'm still, shifting and changing, but I'm still here and I'm still showing up, creating who is for me, because it's longer than 4 years. This is going to be a 10-year journey or longer, 20, whatever. You get what I'm saying? 10+ year journey. So 4 years isn't even halfway yet. You get what I'm saying? So it's like you got to put time in. So I've put 4 years time in, and it wasn't always perfect, and production will never be perfect. Turning the camera on will never be perfect, okay? But you have to start where you are, is what I am picking up on. And so many people are going to see you. They're going to love growing with you. They're going to love to say, oh, I knew them back in this phase when they blah 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 blah. So many people on here, I have millions of views. Like my analytics, so many people have watched me. I have a lot of hidden videos that you can, they're still up on YouTube, but I have them hidden. I have so many views and people that I have come across, right? But as I continue to shift and change, my community and who I'm building and what I'm building is going to continue to change, okay, until it kind of stabilizes out. So I'm going along with the shifts and the motions, and I'm showing up consistently as well, showing you all this is just what the process looks like. but you have to begin recording. This is for somebody that you know you're meant to be seen by so many people. By maybe you talk, okay, maybe you read, maybe you do something else spiritually, or maybe again you vlog, or maybe you could be a hairstylist, or you could be a creative in some type of way. You could do marketing. You could be in the corporate field. You need to start a day in the life of a 9-to-5 baddie. You need to start vlogging that. Whoever you are, whatever you do, okay. I'm hearing loft or high rise. Some of you guys live in a loft or a high rise, okay. And it's like you need to record your space, or you guys do like home style lifestyle videos, like you show more so like your home decor, and go on this Target, well I ain't gonna say Target run, but you get what I'm saying, go on this Home Goods run or Target run, whatever you do, you feel me. But it's like you're showing people a day in your life, or whatever it is that you do, okay. Maybe you have children and you have a family, and it's like you're gonna start showing that. You need to pick up the camera in some type of capacity. Don't force anybody else outside of you. Let's say if you have friends or whatever, if it's something, don't be like, oh, I'm recording, a day of my life with my friends. And if your friends don't want to be on your vlog or whatever, don't get upset and say they're not being supportive. You get what I'm saying, or whatever, because everyone doesn't want to be seen. You are the one that's meant to be seen. You get what I'm saying? But also earlier I said shape-shifting. You are going to have to shape-shift and become a different version of you, a courageous version of you that is going to be able to be able to lock in and start creating some type of content, is what I am picking up on. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what messages come out. I do have jail and desert, so it's kind of like you're keeping yourself held back. You're keeping yourself in the dry land, okay, by you not showing up for yourself, by you not turning on the camera and just doing what you got to do, okay. But yeah, that's where the birthplace, that's where dreams are made, okay, is what I'm picking up on. You be surprised the people that will see you, the brands that will see you, the collaborations that could take place. I don't care who you are, what you do, there's a group of people for you. There's connections to be made, okay. So frigid realm, it's like you may feel very scared, or like you're gonna hear crickets, or like it's gonna be cold, or it's gonna be very difficult, or something like that, taking this journey. But Spirit is saying it's like it's like it's not gonna necessarily freeze up on you. It's like things are gonna flow. The river is gonna flow, instead of it being ice cold type of thing. It's like don't block yourself out, is what it's like you be psyching yourself out, is what I'm hearing about turning on the camera and getting on camera, is what I'm picking up for you. Okay, let's see. This message is Spirit says you on fire. It's like you go, it's like icy hot type of energy. It's like you the coldest thing. It's like Spirit, that's another thing Spirit says. Spirit is saying you the coldest. You the coldest at what you do. So don't psych yourself out. You on fire. You real hot. Okay, is what I'm picking up on. You may live in the desert or where it's really hot. I'm also hearing Palm Springs. I don't know if somebody's going to like Palm Springs for vacation. Okay. But that's what I'm picking up on. Yeah, Spirit says this is going to take you up. This is going to bring in connections that you never knew possible by you putting yourself out on social media platforms, okay? Again, this message is not for everybody, but this is for those that know that they are meant to pick up the camera, that they are meant to be seen, that they are meant to, grow some type of social media platform. It's like, girl, put yourself out there. It's like, people are waiting on you. People are waiting for you to show up and be authentically and genuinely you. It's like you have to like you. You have to like what you're doing and trust that, other people gonna like you too. Other people are gonna like your energy. There are people that will match you. You're not too weird. You're not too this or too that or whatever. It's like exactly where you are. There are people that have your same frequency that you can connect with. And as you continue to grow and get into what you're doing, you'll continue to shift and you'll continue to elevate here, okay, going up. You'll continue to go up and people will stick with you. Some people, they'll fall off and so forth. You may change your content up a little bit, because you're growing, okay, confirmation. So it's like people that are meant to stay long term, they'll be a stand, right? Or it's like there's other people that they'll be with you for a season of time and then they'll fall off. That's okay. But you are supposed to keep going no matter what. It's kind of like Beyonce doesn't care if people is a fan one day and then the next day they ain't. It's like she's gonna always have her beehive type shit, you know. But that's for everybody that has their groups or their people. You feel me? Everybody is meant to have a group of people. You know. So it's like, who's your group of people? Who are you attracting? What type of people do you want to attract? So what type of content are you putting out, right? But we have shopping malls. Like you can be able to shop and ball till you drop. You know, shop till you drop. It's like with you picking up the camera. It's like maybe you also pick up the camera and go shopping, okay? Go grocery shopping, or, you know, like I said, go to the store with me right quick, or, you know, you may say, you may be a luxurious shopper and may do those luxurious videos, you know, where it's like spend $10,000 in a day with me, or this is what I spent $10,000 on, you know, on beauty or whatever. You get what I'm saying? But it's like, whatever the case is, you're doing a lot of shopping is what I see here. Okay, whether you're recording yourself doing it, if you are doing a lot of shopping, record yourself shopping. Even if you're online shopping, that could be what you picking up the camera doing. I don't know, maybe you're into fashion or something, and that's what you can do for right now. If you don't have the clothes, you can say, okay, let's say if you want to do the clothes, but you want to show people the clothing, like outfits of the day and so forth, but you just are not there yet, right? Then you can go online and say, shop with me online, where you could just pick out the clothes, put together outfits and put them in a basket. You ain't got to check out, you know, maybe you will, I don't know, but just different things, just throwing different ideas out there, child. I don't know, but you feel what I'm saying. It's like, there is no excuse is the point. You're going to have to make shift or do what you got to do. Until you can get to where you desire to be. We have a bathroom here, okay? Some of you guys could do content in the bathroom, like where you guys are doing makeup content, or maybe even clean talk or something like that, or clean organizational videos for YouTube and Instagram or whatever other platforms you're on here. But I see a lot of people, they really like you. Again, it's like you're blazing high. You're a trailblazer when it comes to what you're doing. It's like you're supposed to be here. You're supposed to be in this world. Show people that you're here. Show people that you exist. Why are you hiding? Yes, Spirit is saying factory, get to work. Build yourself up. Build your production. Build your brand, okay? Build a name for yourself is what I am picking up on here. Yeah, you're at a crossroads. You got to make a decision. Are you going to do it or not? You keep saying, like, you need to be like, you know how they say, I ain't going to do it. I ain't going to do it. Girl, I did it. That type of thing. It's like, you need to be like, girl, I did it. Do it. Promise yourself that you're going to do it. Promise yourself that you're going to pick up the camera. Some of y'all already got content that you got in your camera roll. If you ain't picking up your camera, how do you expect to get content? Your camera roll, I saw a girl, she had a video. She said everything that's in her camera roll, that's the content. What are you recording in your camera? Unless you don't record anything, that's your content. What are you always picking up the phone to record? Record just the random stuff, the random things of life. It doesn't matter how small or boring it is. It can get you in the habit of being able to actually pick up the camera and posting and putting you more in that mind frame and say, okay, let me take this more serious instead of just posting random nature videos or random videos of things that I see while I'm out and about. Let me actually get more precise with what type of content. But either way, you need to pick up the camera and start creating a page for yourself so it can turn into a brand. You just never know where it's going to take you, but you have to put the energy and the effort into it. That's what Spirit has said. I'm just saying, period. But Spirit's saying you at a crossroads. What are you going to choose? Okay? Yeah. Yeah, thank you, Spirit. Yeah, I see stop ruminating. Yeah, you need to stop ruminating over the past. Okay, yeah, it may be a winding path. It's gonna take you down a path that you're not even aware of. But it's gonna be a beautiful path. Okay, yeah, let's see here. Some of you guys are designers. You guys are clothes designers, architects. Okay, whatever you do, technology here. But the point of this designer is you're the architect of your own life. You're meant to design your life. Ain't nobody gonna come press record for you. You got to do it. You got to get over yourself and be able to say, okay, I got this, I got this, I got this. Because you got this. And I'm telling you, you got this. And you watching this video. You ain't watching this video by accident. You're being called to tune into your individuality and express yourself. A career in fashion, art, or any artistic endeavor could be just for you. Get creative with your finances. Perhaps it's time to discover a new talent. I mean, that's what's right here. It's time for you to discover a new version of yourself, shape-shifting into what you desire to be. Manifesting growth. You're manifesting growth. This is how you're going to grow. This is how you're going to be that big old star. You're creating your own tribe. You're creating your own fan base or whatever, right? Fan base, I believe, is also a platform that some of you guys may think about getting on. Okay, but it's like you're manifesting your own growth here, okay, by putting yourself out there for the world to see. I know it's very daunting, but it's like you got to be bold and just do it. Okay, but I see you're manifesting a lot of desires, but you can't manifest what you really want if you're not putting yourself out there. You have all the tools you need to increase your income. Good fortune is coming soon. An opportunity may come to you where you can showcase your talent. I'm trying to tell you, it's giving talent show back in the day. Y'all remember back in the day, the talent shows at school, baby? I'm telling my age because, baby, I was in the talent show every year. Me and my crew, my posse, okay? Flossy posse type ish. You feel me? So it's like, show your gifts, show your talents, okay? Whoever you are, whatever you do. Also dancing, show yourself dancing. There's so many things that you can do. All right? Growth. Expect good money flow, a raise or a new job offer. It's important to unlearn to grow as rules continue to morph and change. So the rules are going to keep changing. Things are going to, your ideas, everything, you got to be willing to unlearn what you knew to get you to where you are and then keep it moving and learn something new. You're not going to always have to unlearn, but some cases it's like, okay, I only needed to do this to get me to this point, but now I don't need to think this way anymore. I can move forward without these thoughts or without doing these certain things, okay? And that's what the growth process is, not holding on to something so tight that it keeps you from moving forward, holding on to the fear of showing up or the fear of being seen. Why are you afraid of being seen? Don't you know you're worthy of being seen? And that your content is worthy of being seen, even if you're not camera facing, right? Maybe you're vlogging other things in your environment. Your creations deserve to be seen. You're gonna have to work on your editing skills. How else you think you gonna hire you? So let's say if you're like, okay, well, I can record, but I can't edit. Right? Well, guess what? You got to learn how to get in there and edit yourself. You got to put the work in, right? Unless you're just going to say you're not going to go for it and be able to get big, okay? And keep putting yourself out there because it's years' work. This is a long-term thing, right? Excuse me. Or you may be saying, well, I'm going to just wait till I get the money to hire the editor. Well, you ain't even got experience in filming or doing anything to even let the editor know what you want or whatever. And who knows how long it's like, you can't wait to hire the editor if you haven't even started picking up your camera. It's like you're trying to get all the team and everybody in place. It's kind of like saying, well, I'm not going to start doing my music until I actually get an engineer or until I'm not going to write the song until I get the engineer or until I get the producer or whatever. It's like, no, you can write the song. I write songs without beats, baby. The lyrics just flow to me, the cadences and everything. So I'm a poet. I'm a writer. I don't need to have a beat. Some people do need to have the beat. So even if you need the beat, start listening to the beats first and then create the song. I can create songs by listening to beats too. I can go, I'm versatile, right? However, it's like, don't wait to start listening to the music to write the song until, I need an engineer first. You go to the engineer that's one of the last steps. You get what I'm saying? So it's like you got to go through the process. So you got to pick up the camera, okay, and record who you are and what you're doing. Maybe record the process of you doing something, okay? You don't have to reveal what you're doing of certain things that you're working on in the background, but you can still record certain things. Okay, yeah, spirituality. Some of you guys are recording your spiritual journey, or you guys could be recording your own personal spiritual journey. Like maybe you guys are using, like, let's say, a spiritual vlog where you're talking about what you've learned and things of that nature, right, along your journey. Okay, kind of like where it's a diary, like a spiritual diary, and people that can relate with that spirituality card. But some of you all are spiritual teachers and high priests and so forth, right? Someone like me, you guys are readers, and you guys need to start your channel. Okay, if that's something that you know that you're being called to do, if it's truly a gift that you're being called to do, to put yourself out there in that way. Okay, you may be a reader and so forth, but maybe you're not called to put that type of content out. Maybe you're called to do something else. You get what I'm saying as far as your content. So you have to sit within yourself to know what it is. Yeah, you could have experienced a lot of setbacks. Maybe you tried to put yourself out there before, okay, but you had some setbacks, so you stopped. You can't, setbacks are going to come, or things are going to come, distractions, all of that. You got to keep pushing through the distractions, everything. You got to get over yourself. You got to get over your own mind, over your own thoughts, all of that. Ooh, helper. Maybe you need some help with something. Spirit is saying is you take one step. What they say, take one step towards the gods, and they'll take 10 towards you. Take 10 steps towards the gods, they'll take 1,000 towards you. Whatever. It's like, as long as you're taking the steps, that it's like they have to help you once you helping yourself. You get what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, that's what's going to activate you. Yeah, some type of change. You picking up the camera is going to change your life. Literally. It's gonna feed your family in the long term. Even if for the first 4, 5, 6 years it doesn't. Maybe for the first 6 months it doesn't. But then the next 7 months and beyond, it does. Everyone's time frame is going to be different, right? But you need to pick that camera up. People pick it up and they go viral immediately, and they stay on that float because they came in at the perfect timing. It's gonna be different for everyone. But picking up the camera is going to change your life. You need to change. You need a shift and a change. You need something to do something different. If you go to work every day, turn the camera on while you're driving to work or whatever. There's something that you can record. Okay? Even if you feel like my life is boring, or there's some type of content that you can record or something. You need to unlock this side of you. You need to unlock this creative side of you, okay? The side that's afraid to, do the background work, like the editing or learning the software programs. You gotta stick with it. You gotta stick up with the times. You're meant to be seen. The whole purpose of you picking up the camera is not just to pick up the camera for other people. Yes, that is, so they can see you. But the thing is you. They're meant to see what's coming from you. It's you. It's all about you. You get what I'm saying? You are the one that people are supposed to see. Your content, your creations, because it's so unique, people need to see you and what you do. So put yourself out there. And maybe what you're ultimately supposed to put out is within you, but the only way it can come out of you is by you constantly picking up the camera, and that turns you into a beast. It turns you into a completely different person that begins to produce content that the version of you watching this could have never thought of. But the version of you that's saying, hey, I'm going to pick up the camera and see where it takes you, and you don't know how your content is going to evolve over the years, and then something is going to be birthed out of you that you would have never thought that, dang, this is who I am on camera now. So the version, what you pick up the camera doing is not necessarily what it's going to always be. You just got to get yourself out there and get into the rhythm of it. Okay, so it's kind of like, who cares who sees you? So what? It's like, what? You're afraid of people seeing you in a certain way or whatever it is. You got to get over yourself. I'm saying it with love. Okay, you got to unlock that other side of you. There's a beast within you that's waiting to be unlocked. People need to see how beautiful you are. People need to see how creative you are. People need to see how smart, intelligent, and wise you are. Okay? How dope you are. Your visuals, all of that. Eventually, yeah, you'll be able to have help along the way, but you got to start now. Yeah, you can get that. You can hire the editors and everything else, but you got to get on the path first. You got to get on the train first. Shit, right? So you got to do your part. Excuse me, everybody got a part that they got to play. So make sure you playing yours. And then you'll get everything else. Odd jobs. Right now, you guys could be working odd jobs, okay, to pay the bills, okay? Do what you got to do, okay? But however, it doesn't mean that you're not meant to pick that you picking up the camera isn't going to take you someplace that these odd jobs can't take you. Even if you're in a corporate field, you may be the best at the best of what you do in your field, right? But it's like at the end of the day, you may begin to go viral on social media and you become this major content creator and getting brand deals, and it's like you'll be like, dang, I used to be in the office or in the corporate doing this, being very professional, but your other, it's giving me somebody like Kiana Watson, right? It's like she's a realtor and everything else, and she'll always be that, I'm sure, you know, or it play that role in some type of way. But it's almost like you being somebody like that, but then you completely just shift into content creation because you've been there, done that. You tired of doing what you are known for, being in the corporate or whatever. It's like now you doing different things. You're in a more playful energy, right, when it comes to how you show up on camera. You get what I'm saying? So you just never know how things can shift and change. So it's like, it doesn't matter what you do, you still need to pick up that camera. But it's okay if you got to work odd jobs right now to make ends meet or do what you got to do, right? But you're in there with an entrepreneur mindset and knowing that this isn't forever. You're using those positions to your advantage to whatever it is, to learn new skills, to get you more money, to help pay the bills, whatever you're doing it for, okay? However temporary is for you. Temporary could be a month, temporary could be a year, temporary could be a few years. It just depends. It could be a few months. It's going to be a few weeks. It's going to be different for everybody, right? But it's like, make sure you have a proper plan financially. You have to plan financially, okay, when you're deciding to become an entrepreneur or content creator full time. But just because you're not that full time doesn't mean the only way you're going to become a content creator full time is by you starting part time or by you starting right now, an hour a day, or thinking of the ideas and then actually picking up the camera. Just pick up your camera right now. Well, you probably watch me on your phone, but once you get off the phone with me, right? Once you done talking to me, it's like, and watching this video, I want you to just start recording something random, just random. You ain't gonna post it. You're not gonna post it. Don't worry. You're not gonna have to post it. Just pick up the camera and start recording random things and just getting familiar with hitting the record button. Baby, I'm going to coach you. I'm going to teach you. I'm going to get you right. And once you get comfortable doing that, just that alone, be like, man, I'm going to get ready to post. Then you're going to have courage to actually record something and post it. But you got to get in the energy so that intuition can guide you to post something. You get what I'm saying? You got to get yourself comfortable and familiar so you can be comfortable and familiar with picking up the camera, because it's going to change your life. I'm just telling you, yeah. Your money could be funny right now as well, but that's okay. It's like you'll be able to ball out whenever it's time for you to ball out, if that's your goal. Right? Look, money manager, spirituality. Okay, so it's giving me a few things with this money manager. It's like manage your money wise, okay, as you continue to get your money in, okay, make sure that you're managing it, is what I'm picking up on. It's like if you need more money at this time and you never need it, right? But if you desire to have more money flowing to you, okay, I don't care if you got negative in the bank account, zero in the bank account, if you got millions in the bank account. You may say, hey, you know, to get things going how you desire, it's like you can do money spells if that's something that you're interested in. You can pray for it if that's how you call it in, but you got to command your money. You got to have you got to already know exactly what you're going to do with the money that you're calling in, because money, it's like money, you got to tell money what to do. You got to be like, money, go do this. And she go listen, period. So you need to make sure you're spiritual with your money as well, you know, that you enter and understand the spirituality behind money, the frequency, the energy of money. Money is just an energy, okay? So you have to connect with money energetically, but that still has nothing to do with you picking up the camera, because you're watching me from a phone. So pick up that camera, and then eventually it evolved. Maybe like, well, all I got is my camera phone. You want like a professional camera? Well, you got to work with the little bit that you got, so Spirit will bless your efforts and give you even more. You got to be faithful over a little bit so you can be faithful over a lot. You ain't even faithful over the phone. You got what you want. You want Spirit to trust you with giving you more. You're not ready for more. You get what I'm saying? In your head, you may be. You be like, oh, I'm gonna get that camera and do this, this, and that. You just gotta learn the basics right now. You jumping the gun. Just turn the camera on, record outside, record. Just pretend, record or vlog or do whatever. You're not posting it. Just practice. Do that 5 to 10 times. 10 times is the max. After that, within the next 10 days, even if you do it one a day, or you can do it 3 times a day, 5 times a day, just once you hit record, practice times, 10 times, that's your last time. That 11th time you turn that camera on to hit record, you better be posting it. You hear me? You're not just about to keep practicing. Eventually you got to go out and play the game. So that should get you got to play around first. But it's going to change your life, okay? But I do see you build up your money in the spiritual realm as well. You're very rich spiritually when it comes to your actual money. You've been doing a lot of manifestation work, okay, to call in more money with that spirituality and money manager here, okay? Trying to get it from, it's like, look, no matter what, you just go shine and glow. You are the light, okay? But I do see money is coming in, okay, for you. Even if you don't pick up the camera, you guys are still been, manifesting money that I do see coming in, okay? But picking up that camera is going to shift and change your life, okay? And again, trust and believe. I know, because I've been picking up the camera even before I was on YouTube. I was on Facebook. Not even doing reads. I was on Facebook pretty much vlogging. I'm old school because shit was Facebook. You feel me? So I would just be recording my kids' birthday parties. I always had the camera out, the phone out, recording everything. Always, and posting it on Facebook, updating and sharing family. You get what I'm saying? So I come from that era where it's kind of maybe easier for me. I don't have a lot of anxiety around picking up the camera and doing that type of stuff. It's just my content is what it is versus me posting, my family and stuff like I used to or whatever, but you need to go ahead and pick that camera, and maybe you post on Facebook. That's the kind of easiest way for you to kind of post on Facebook to update the people or something like that. You got to get comfortable, okay, being the star or shining, okay, is what I am picking up on here. Okay, so let's go ahead. We're gonna close this message out. We're gonna get you guys a fortune cookie. Yeah, you're an important part of society. Say yes to all the wonderful invitations coming your way. Excellent networking opportunities and new love interests for singles will be the result. I'm trying to tell you, put yourself out there. You have a lot of people that want to connect with you, okay? That want to be a part of who you are just because they're a fan. They love you. They support you. They're like, oh, shit, like, I didn't even know you existed. You're like, dang, I did. You're going to be so happy that you started picking up the camera 2 years from now, 3 years from now. You got to stay consistent. You keep hearing these messages. You ain't hearing them for no reason. Like, girl, pick up the damn camera and get to work. Period. Ooh, we got romance at the bottom of the deck and then intuition. So we'll read this romance first at the bottom of the deck. Love is set to sizzle. The chance for romance is high for those seeking a connection. First and foremost, like, geez, okay, the messages in the channels becoming so quick, I be fumbling over my words, right? However, but I never fumble, baby. But at the end of the day, you need to romance your life. Romance your life, romance picking up the camera. Make it fun, okay? Make it spicy, okay? Whatever that is for you, like, it's like when I say that, I mean, y'all can record yourself, just in a sexy manner, in a spicy manner, right? But ladies, I'm saying to romanticize and make it spicy, like, have fun. Just have fun with it in a non-sexual way as well. You get what I'm saying? So it's different for different people, depending on what you're doing and who you are. It's like you can record, it's like when I say sexy and spicy, record yourself looking at, I have a mirror, like a big mirror. So it's like record yourself looking in the mirror here, okay? And how sexy you are. That's something that you can do. Is what I'm saying. Because you are sexy, you are spicy within yourself. So it could be something like that, just so you can get comfortable even just within your body and how you look with yourself. Again, because you're not showing this to anybody, right? But it's helping you to also get comfortable with you. But even it's like just having that spicy, feisty type of energy, like being excited about it, you know, being confident and bold, like, yeah, I got the camera, what? Who gonna tell me what? Can nobody tell you nothing? Okay, so, but also romance. Some of you guys actually have a romantic partner if you're single that is in your life, that is in your energy. Okay, some of you all, you putting yourself on camera, that may be, you know how many people meet they people because they're influencers. You are meant to be an influencer. I can't believe I ain't said that word literally this whole time almost. You're an influencer. You influence people. This video is supposed to be short, so I don't want to make it that much longer, but I need to talk about you being an influencer. You are an influencer. And I feel like your person, if you are single, they may reach out to you in the near future or whatever. That may just be how you meet your person, is what I'm saying. They may see who you are and what you're doing, and they be like, okay, like, yeah, you just never, your life is going to change once you pick up the camera. I don't know how it's going to change for you. It could take some months, some years, I don't know, but that's the path the Spirit wants you to go down. Recording is part of your lifestyle now. It's part of your lifestyle. Just how you brush your teeth, recording is part of your lifestyle. So you need to be comfortable being in front of the camera all the time. And I feel many of you all that are single, or shoot, y'all may be in relationships now, and then the relationship end and you meet somebody else. You don't know how life is gonna evolve. But your romantic partner is in your energy. Camera or not, they're in your energy, but the person that's really meant for you, it's like you gotta be in your purpose of being on camera or whatever way that is. So when your person sees you, you're already in your purpose, because you want to meet your person while you're in your purpose for whoever you are. Some of you guys could be in relationships where you met your person while you wasn't in your purpose, but you're with that person and it's getting a little like, this ain't for me. Because you are evolving and changing, and maybe they're not, or it's just y'all different now, whatever the case may be, and that's okay. So I'm just saying, you want to be in your purpose when you are connected with your person. You want them in their purpose as well. You want two purposeful people connecting. Okay, and a lot of times a purposeful person meets up with a non-purposeful person, or they have an unequally yoked. Okay, imagine it's like you being an influencer. I know, I was in the spotlight a lot, just even locally, without me picking up the camera, just because the attention I get when I was married, right? And a lot of things I was involved in with my community. I'm hosting events all the time, stuff like that. And my spouse that I had, he was like, he didn't like that. He did not like that. That's why he ain't my spouse no more. You feel me? So at the end of the day, you never know how things are going to happen. And you have to be in your purpose to really have a successful relationship and successful connection. So Spirit is saying to continuously persevere. You may feel like you are getting nowhere, but there are wonderful changes ahead. So don't give up. Persevere through. Push through, sis. Okay? And then we have intuition. Trust your intuition. It's a great time to learn a new skill, change careers, or invest money. Baby, what was this all about? Because you're an influencer. Get to influencing people. And this person is going to like that you influence people. You influence them. I feel like whoever you are, maybe some of you guys already have a YouTube channel or a TikTok channel, whatever. Keep doing what you're doing, because your person sees you, is what I'm hearing. Okay, so you may have somebody that is really enamored by who you are and what you do. Okay, but baby, I am trying to tell you, you are an influencer. Trust your intuition, because it is leading you to a whole lot of money in this month. You feel me? It's leading you to opportunities and doors that could never open if you weren't showing yourself on camera in some type of way. Okay, learning a new skill of learning how to edit, or learning how to record, or different angles, and just playing around with light and all of that. Okay, like really putting the time in and deciding, I'm a creative, this is who I am, this is what I desire to do, and I'm gonna push through for years to come. You have to decide to be committed, okay? But it's like, this is it's perfect time to change your career. Okay, it's the perfect time to invest money, to invest in yourself. Okay, so you can go far. Whoever you are, this is a really, really exciting message. Okay, I'm really happy for you. I'm excited for you. I'm rooting for you. Everybody that watches this ain't gonna pick up the camera. Y'all gonna turn this off and you ain't gonna do nothing. But for those that it's for, you gonna take action, because it's a fire that's being lit under your butt, and you know that it's time for you to get on your job. Get on, do what you're being called to do, and it's to pick up that camera so you can be seen, because you're an influencer. People love you. They're waiting on you. So put yourself out there, okay? And learn, just learn as you go. It's like I get on here and things ain't perfect all the time. I show up in different type of ways. Baby, I keep showing up. One thing for certain, two things for sure. Period. So it may be days and time. You ain't gotta post every single day, but have a schedule. Be consistent. It's a key. Consistency is key. At least once a week. Two to three or four times a week if you can, depending on what content. If you're a straight blogger, one time a week is more than enough, or one time every 2 weeks is more than enough, right? But you definitely gotta start putting yourself out there, okay, and showing up and be consistent. These are your messages, Ashe. Thank you all so much for your continued love and support. You all can work with me, Nayla LATRICE, down below in the description bar for your one-on-one phone sessions. You can connect with me to learn how to elevate your business, get your business readings, okay, and money readings, get your law of attraction readings, what you need to hear now readings, okay? Click down below to connect with me. Give this video a thumbs up, and baby, I will see you all in the next one. I am motivational speaker Nayla LATRICE. Peace.